popcorn, according to a lifestyle expert. In fact, a longevity expert, Dan Butner. He says that popcorn is so full of nutrients and fiber that it will literally help you extend your life to 100 years old. His comments.
Let me tell you about the best snack that you can eat to live to 100, but you can also afford. Popcorn. Air pop popcorn. It's very high in fiber. It's very high in complex carbohydrates. It even has more polyphenols than a lot of vegetables. People didn't realize that. Everybody can afford it. It is easy to make. It's easy to store. And what's the most important? It's delicious.
I had Biggie add the jaunty music to make sure
it worked.
Yes, it did.
Believe it or not, I've heard this before.
Popcorn?
From a dietitian when I was 15 years old.
In lieu of other snacks like potato chips, I'm sure.
Because my parents sent me to a dietitian in my teen years. And, of course, the big thing...
I'd say
he's big-boned.
Money well spent. He's big-boned. Exactly.
Look, I've been fighting weight my whole life.
Right.
Right. Okay, go ahead, Biggie.
Yeah.
But when we were talking about after-school snacks, because at that time I was getting, people were getting their license. So I was having friends who we could... stop at places after school to eat. And it was try to avoid that. And she always said, go home and have yourself a nice bowl of popcorn.
I'm not fat, I'm big bone.
You can't go to McDonald's.
No.
Now, of course, lost in all the shuffle is you can't put anything on this popcorn,
That's
right?
the thing, right?
No, yeah.
The
there was no,
butter
this
and
was,
salt.
That's right.
Yeah, she said it needs to be plain popcorn, which is absolutely horrendous.
Air-fried popcorn with no butter, no salt.
Yeah, I couldn't even have
cheese.
I couldn't even have the light butter, like the fake stuff.
It's like a rice cake.
Yeah.
It's
she mentioned those. So she'd say, if you're not into popcorn, you could have a plain rice cake.
I'm not fat, I'm big bone.
Biggie's retort.
Imagine telling a 15-year-old this.
Yeah, eat a rice cake.
Yeah.
I tried those for a time too, but they're no good unless you put peanut butter on them.
Of course, yeah.
So much better with that. They're really good. No, he says that popcorn, I guess that's probably right. Remember many years ago, they started saying how bad for you movie theater popcorn was.
Yes.
It's made so deliciously with all the butter, and it's made the
oily,
right way.
oily butter-like substance.
Yes. God, and so good.
And if you found somebody who really did it up right, like if you found the one movie theater employee that really cared, where they'd fill the bag, fourth of the way, butter it.
Oh,
fill the bag halfway, butter it.
God,
Third, butter it.
yes.
And then at the top, because when you found that person, you're like, yeah, do it right.
I think you know my stance on popcorn. I'm not a fan of the vegetable in any form.
corn.
Exactly.
Right.
And so I don't get popcorn when I go to the movie theaters. But I have seen, and I don't go to movies like I used to, but a lot of places now let you do your own.
Oh, your own butter.
You pump it yourself.
Yeah, that's been a thing for a while.
They're tired of doing it for you. Wow. Because too many people are like, hey, give me five more squirts. Fill it halfway, then squirt again. It's up to you now.
Yeah.
You squirt it.
Don't you think that is
dangerous?
I was going to say, don't they lose money? Don't they lose a lot of butter money on that? Because you got a heavy-handed butter.
It ain't barely butter.
Well, no, but still, you're spending on what you don't think it costs them that much to.
It can't be much if they're putting it out there. I think they have the seasonings out there, too.
I was going to say, you start putting it out there like that. You get heavy-handed with your butter and your seasoning, and you're going to lose money on that. I would think maybe you're right. That must not cost. Plus, they're charging you so much for the popcorn. Anyway.
Yeah, you got to serve the people who are coming in,
and
still coming into the theater.
Plus, they're charging a ton for all the snacks and the popcorn.
What's the biggest markup? Is it the food or the drink? Like, is the soda?
I bet the drink.
You think the drink
markup?
is more?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Or but if you wanted to get what are the candies? Like a bag of M&Ms is probably $5.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get an M&M, you can probably get for $1 in the store. You're going to pay $5.
But I bet that large drink they're charging you $7 for cost them 15 cents in soda and in syrup and water.
Yeah.
I remember I got a rude awakening when I was at the Randolph Mall Cinema. I was a teen trying to watch my weight.
I'm not fat, I'm big bone.
And I was told not to drink so many Cokes. And so I just wanted water in the cup. And they said, we still got to charge you $6 for the cup. And I was like, well, what is a boy supposed to do?
Did they put the water in it for you? Because was there a water fountain?
They went to the sink and turned. They had a sink.
Do we have a sink?
They had a sink behind.
We have
them.
a sink, Jimmy.
We do. Where is it? You got to move those boxes.
Which one's hot? Which one's cold? I've never washed my.
Yeah. And she said it's going to be $6.50. And I was like, but I just want water out of the sink. And they're like, it's for the cup.
With ice, lid, straw.
It's the cup. This is the cup. So then I said, well, just go ahead and give me, instead of Coke, give me Diet Coke.
I'm not fat, I'm big bone.
And that's where my addiction began.
Here you go, sir.
That's where my addiction began. And even just today, on my way in, I had a Diet Coke, and I said, this is the last.
On your drive to work?
I drive to work.
Oh, you're sneaking them again.
I said, this is the last one I'm ever having.
We don't have our parking lot spy anymore on the staff.
I know. He used to.
He'd keep an eye on things.
When Dave Aiken would walk by my van, or at that time my Acura, he'd say, I see you've got some peanut butter and a Diet Coke can. So I started having to cover it up with jackets and locking the car door, But now I don't have that pressure anymore. But I just said to myself today, this is the last Diet Coke I'm ever going to have. Non-negotiable.
Sorry.
God, I hope the new pup doesn't hear that.
One of your non-negotiables.
Cole, you're talking about movie costs and how people are putting butter on their own popcorn now. Go ahead.
Yeah, morning, guys. I was telling Biggie I took my kids. We went to go see the Minecraft movie Saturday, and we went to a matinee show, and the tickets were $40 and some change, and then we got 2 bottles of water, a small Pepsi, and 3 small popcorns, and just the popcorn and drinks alone were like $52.
What?
Good Lord.
Are you serious? You spent how many
$100?
So it's you and your son and who else?
Yeah, $100.
$100.
My daughter, me, my son, and my daughter.
3 people. You spent over $90 to go to the movies.
Yep.
My word.
It blew my mind, man.
Yeah.
Man.
And isn't Minecraft the movie where you're supposed to throw snacks at one point?
Did you throw any?
Yeah, that's what I heard, and I was thinking, hell no, I ain't throwing that.
Oh, no snack.
It cost more than damn tickets did.
That's right.
Yeah, because when Jack Black says the line about chicken something,
that's
or other,
right.
you're supposed to do something like chicken lover.
I wouldn't.
I can't remember the word.
You don't throw anything in that. Those prices. God, Cole, I'm sorry, I had no idea. Well, the last time I went to a movie where I spent anything on snacks was with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That what was it called? That it was a pretty good movie.
Megan?
Yeah, Megan. We went, and I was astonished at how expensive it was. But I guess they have to stay in business. I mean, what else are they supposed to do? Nobody's going. It's just, I mean, I guess some do, but the way it's going now with the streaming and everything, you just have to charge those prices or you're not going to make anything. But but who can afford that? In any regularity, who can afford $90 for you and your son and your daughter to go see a movie with snacks and everything? That's brutal, man. That's brutal.